In this video, let us look into the circumference and area of a circle. What is circumference and what is area, and how do you find the circumference and how do you find the area of a circle is what we're going to look into in this video. So let us start off with circumference. Now, what exactly is circumference? Circumference is nothing but it is the perimeter of a circle. But in the case of a circle, we call it circumference. Now, say for example, we take a square. The length of the boundary, the length of the boundary of this particular square is called as the perimeter. You must be familiar with this term because there are a lot of instances where we found the perimeter of a square, perimeter of a rectangle, perimeter of a triangle, and so on. But when it comes to the case of a circle, it isn't called as perimeter, but it is called as circumference. So it means the same. So in the case of circle, if you want to find the boundary of the length of the boundary that encloses this circle, then you don't ask for the perimeter of a circle, but you ask for the circumference of a circle. So that is the circumference. So how do you find the circumference? Now in the case of a square or a rectangle, you just have to add the length of each sides. If this is 6, this is going to be 6, it's going to be 6, it's going to be 6. So it's 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. That's how you find the perimeter of a square or a rectangle or whatever that may be. But in the case of a circle, how do you find this length of the boundary that encloses this area, the circular area? That is what we need to know now. So we've got a formula for finding the circumference of a circle, and that is given by 2 pi r. All right. Now this 2 is a constant. It's just a number. The value of pi. Now pi is nothing but a Greek constant. Okay. It is nothing but the ratio of circumference to diameter. So every circle, the ratio of the circumference to the diameter is a constant, and that is pi. And the value of that is 3.14 or 22 by 7. So that is the value of pi. That is a Greek constant, and it is pronounced as pi, P-I, pi. And r is nothing but it is the radius of the circle. Radius of a circle is r. So all you have to do is, if you want to find the circumference of a circle, write down this formula 2 pi r, and 2 is a constant. Now say quickly, let's do an example. Say we've got a circle here, and the radius of that circle is say 4 centimeters. So the circumference of this circle will be 2 into 22 by 7, because the value of pi is 22 by 7, into 4. And find the value of this, and that's going to be the circumference of the circle. So that's circumference. Now let us go to the area of a circle. Now the area of the circle is nothing but, say if you've got a circle here, how much area is enclosed by this circular boundary is what you have to find out. What is the area? Now, for example, if we have a square, it is pretty simple. All you have to do is multiply length into breadth, and then you find the whole area that this square encloses. But as far as the circle is concerned, we've got a formula again, which is pi r square. Yes, it involves pi again, and this is pi r square. So 22 by 7 into, say for example, if the radius of this circle is 28 centimeters, or say 7 centimeters, the radius of this circle is 7 centimeters, then you have r square, that is 7 into 7. So you have 22 times 7, so 7, 2 times is 14, 4. So it's 154 square centimeters, or 154 square units is the area of this given circle. So that is how you find the area of a circle. So let me summarize that for you. Circumference is given by 2 pi r, and area is given by pi r square. So here we have the circumference and area of a circle. That concludes this video, in which we've covered what is circumference and how do we find the circumference, and what is area of a circle and how do we find the area of a circle. Alright, so I'll see you in the forthcoming videos with more concepts related to circles.